Hey there. Hi. Happy Training Tuesday. I am Kim Irwin. I'm an independent consultant with Arbonne International, and I'm happy you're with me. Today, I want to ask you a couple of questions. Do you ever feel like you've got pain in your stomach, or you get kind of cramping, belly cramps, or you have flatulence, which is gas, or like some swelling and bloating, or changes in your bowel habits? I mean, these are all things that most people have experienced at least once in their life, but it's not a chronic problem, something that happens all the time. But if you do experience something like that happens all the time, and that's actually 1 in 10 people in the world, okay? About 10 to 15% of people in the United States. This is what's called IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, okay? And I got some information from Cedars-Sinai and also the Mayo Clinic, and they don't really know what causes this, okay? But my question is, I want to talk a little bit about what it is and different things like that can cause it, and some treatment things, stuff like that. I'm not a doctor, okay? But I'm wondering to myself, if you're a person who experiences that, why wouldn't you want to do something to improve the situation? And some people do. You know, they go to the doctor, sometimes they're treated with antibiotics. Well, we know from some of our earlier Training Tuesdays, antibiotics are not good for the gut, okay? So it messes up that whole environment there, and so you don't really want to take antibiotics if you don't have to. So what are some other options, and why aren't people doing it if they know that it can help? Because pain in your stomach, bloating, diarrhea, constipation, all those things, they affect you on a daily basis. They say that IBS is not necessarily fatal, but it can lead to complications, and complications might be depression, just an unwillingness to be with people, and you just don't feel good, right? So let's talk a little bit about this. What did they find that can cause it? Number one, there are 2 things in particular. Emotional stress. Okay, that's one. Anybody have any stress in your life? Number 2 is nutrition. What you're eating, okay? And it can make it worse, so a lot of times people will eat a dairy product that has lactose in it, and immediately after eating that, they get the pains in their stomach, or the bloating, or the nausea, or have to run to the bathroom right away, whatever that could be. So they do say that dairy products that have lactose in it, poorly digested carbohydrates, and fructose. And I know you guys are thinking here, oh, she's going to tie this into Arbonne. All right. Well, I hope that's what you're thinking, because that's the train of thought that I'm trying to help you get into the habit of thinking, okay? It can also be an intolerance to gluten. Doesn't mean you have celiac, but it could just be an intolerance. And what happens is it's down in that lower GI, gastrointestinal area of our system, and that's what causes all of the cramping, the swelling, the gas, changes in bowel habits, things like that. And they say that there are a lot of things that can help. Number 1, okay, reduce your stress, if at all possible. We have lots of ways to do that. And I've had full-on Training Tuesdays on how to manage stress, whether it's meditation, whether it's being out in nature, whether it's taking our inner calm with ashwagandha in it. You got to try to get that stress level lowered. The other thing is, they say probiotics, and also a peppermint oil capsule. So we don't necessarily have peppermint oil capsules, but that's just another side note that they say sometimes helps from a natural perspective. But we certainly do have probiotics, and you guys have heard me over and over and over again talk about our gut health. Again, little packets, little powder packets, and I had my shake this morning. I put my gut health in, my mind health, my skin elixir, my superfood greens, my pea protein, my cashew milk, my frozen strawberries. It was delicious, and it's healthy. Okay, so here's my point with this. If you struggle with IBS, you're one in those 10 people, or you occasionally have those kinds of symptoms and you want to not have them, you want to feel better, you want to do whatever you can naturally to improve that situation, excuse me, then even if you don't do our Arbonne's full-on 30 days to healthy living, we have one thing that's called healthy habits. It's a healthy habit kit, and it is those core products that you need, even if you just want to dip your toe in the water and see if this helps you. And what does it have in it? It has a bag of our pea protein. Now, remember I said gluten, also whey. We don't have whey, but whey protein has lactose and gluten in it often, okay? So in our 30 days in all of our nutrition, we're trying to, we are eliminating lactose, dairy, gluten, soy, whey. I mean, all of those things that can irritate your gut and your system, especially if you have IBS. And it might not even just be IBS. I mean, there are lots of other things, colitis, obesity. That's all surrounding the gut environment. So why not get your gut healthy? So pea protein versus whey or soy, it is the easiest to digest and it tastes great. Okay. And so, you get a bag of the protein powder, and that's like vanilla, chocolate, coffee. We have several different ones that kind of come and go seasonally as well. And then it also comes with a box of fizz. So from the energy standpoint, your B vitamins, chromium, CoQ10, just that productive energy, ginseng, a little bit of tea in there. So that's your box of fizz. And then it also comes with a box of tea, the detox tea. Now this is incredible for your kidneys and your liver. Okay. Sorry, I did take my mind health this morning. But anyway, that's really good for cleansing through that. I start every single morning with a cup of that detox tea. It is so good for you. Not caffeinated. You can have one in the morning, have one at night, whatever you want to. That comes in this healthy habits kit. And then your box of gut health. That is what is going to hopefully improve those situations, because you are proactively then trying to improve your gut situation, your gut environment, and that gut health. So you want, the Cleveland Clinic, okay, says that you want to have digestible protein, that's pea protein, and it's creamier, it's vegan, it's hypoallergenic, and high in iron. So we've got also 20 vitamins and minerals in a bag of in a scoop of our protein. So, I was just thinking to myself, people that struggle with this, chronically, or maybe not even chronically, maybe just on a daily basis, every now and then they just are like, I'm not feeling so good. And that just snowballs into something worse. We have too much to do, too much life to enjoy, than to be going on and on, not taking care of yourself. So let's stay healthy. Let's look at the healthy habits set. It is, as a preferred customer with Arbonne, it's $167.20. And you basically would be, doing the most basic core products to help improve your system. Okay, and help to hopefully battle some of the belly aches, the swelling, the abdominal pain, the changes in your bowel habits. Isn't this a great subject? So anyway, I just hope that you take this to heart, even if you don't do the full-on 30-day, the entire program. Please consider this healthy habit set. Again, it's a bag of the pea protein, a box of gut health, a box of fizz, and a box of detox tea. $167.20. That's killer. And we can do this. I mean, these would normally in a store be much more expensive, but we do this directly. Okay, I am the spokesperson. I am not a model. I am not a superstar, but I am an independent consultant with Arbonne. So take my word for it. Please try this. Everything is a 90-day money-back guarantee. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Have a great Tuesday.